According to PetMD.com, an obese dog is not a healthy dog. My purpose of this speech is to inform people about overfeeding dogs. Many people either have a dog or they know someone with a dog, so there's a lot to gain from this speech, whether or not it be teaching yourself how to not overfeed a dog or teaching others how to not overfeed a dog. Overfeeding dogs can be very serious. It can not only cause a dog to be obese, but it can also cause a dog to come down with many serious health issues that can later on cause them to die. To start off, I'll talk about how to keep your dog from overeating. According to Dr. Jennifer Coates, a dog diet is based on the weight and how active they are. So if your dog's more active, they're going to need more food because they're going to be burning those calories off. And if your dog's less active and a little bit more lazy like mine, they're going to need less food because they're going to be gaining all of those calories back. Next, I will talk about factors that lead to overeating. According to BaxterBox.com, one factor that leads to overeating is labels on dog snacks. A lot of the times, even though you read what's in your dog snacks, you don't actually know what's in it. I've come across this problem myself. I've read things in my dog snacks and it says it's fat-free, it's made with only vegetables, and that's not always true. Actually, it's usually not true at all. Something that I feed to my dog would be a Bound Superfood Blend. It's made with all vegetables and fruit. It's very good for them. My dog loves them. Another thing that I've tried is actually looking up homemade recipes and trying that. My dog's not as big of a fan as this as he is those, but he likes them still. You can choose how you shape these. I've chosen to shape them into dog bone. They're made with basically just simple at-home remedies, a lot of fruits and vegetables, something that keeps my dog healthy considering he is more lazy and less active. Another thing to talk about is how to prevent overfeeding. According to an article called Overfeeding a Dog, age, sex, and lifestyle also play a part in overfeeding. The biggest thing about that is if your dog is a male, they're more likely to be active and moving around a lot and a bit more playful. That means that they're going to need to be fed more and out more, and the less you feed them, the skinnier they're going to get. The more you feed them, the more they're going to burn that off. That's not always true for every dog. Now, if your dog's a female, it's more likely that they're going to be a bit more laid back, a bit more lazy, and they're not going to need to be fed as much as a male would. As far as sex goes, or as far as age goes, an older dog is not going to be as active, is not going to want to eat as much, which is actually good because considering them not being active, they're going to need to eat less. Also, if they're younger, a puppy should eat way more than an average sized dog or an average age dog should eat. A puppy is going to be much more active than an older dog is, so they're going to burn those calories off super fast. And as far as lifestyle goes, if you're at home more, you're more of a couch potato type person, your dog's going to need to eat less because more than likely your dog's going to be a couch potato also. I've learned this myself. I've slowly but surely become an outdoor person. By doing that, I've started feeding my dog a little bit more because he's outside running around more with me. We go to the dog park. He's just a bit more active and out there, so he's burning off all of those calories and he's needing to put more food on to make up for that. Altogether, I love dogs. In conclusion, I want all of these dogs to be healthy and live a long life. And if they're eating incorrectly, if they're overeating and becoming obese, it's going to cause so many health issues that could cause these dogs to die. So if that happens, if they continue to overeat and just continue to become obese and not be active, it's going to be a bad result for all dogs altogether. And I definitely don't want that, especially not being as big of a dog lover as I am. So hopefully everyone learned something really good from my speech. I'm hoping that you know how to feed your dog correctly. I'm hoping that you know how much activity they need, just things like that.